Hey everybody, it's Andrew, and we are here at the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked event here in San Francisco, and we have the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Pro 360. If that's correct, I might have just butchered the name, but you know what I'm talking about. A 16-inch device. Now, the big difference from last year is they're going from a 15.6-inch 16 by 9 to a 16-inch 16 by 10, and that was the thing that I wanted to see this year. I definitely wanted to have that improvement, and the improvement, of course, is the fact you'll do a lot of, you'll see a lot more on the display. You'll do less scrolling when it comes to web browsing. Now, as far as the keyboard is concerned, very nice tactility, but a little shallow, but that's to be expected on such a thin and light device. Like the Ultra device I just looked at, this has the numpad. So if you're going to crunch numbers such as spreadsheets on Excel and so forth, you're going to have that. That's going to be great. What I also love is this glass precision touchpad, very responsive so far. But again, yeah, so very responsive, and this touchscreen is very responsive. Now, this AMOLED display is absolutely gorgeous. It is bright, it is sharp, it's got a high refresh rate, and one of the benefits, of course, this being a 2-in-1 convertible, is the fact that you can put it into the different modes. You got the tent mode, which is great for recipes in the kitchen, consuming media, watching Netflix, Amazon, YouTube. And then, of course, you get stand or presentation mode. This is great when you want to present something to a few people or to an audience. This is great. And then, of course, you could use it in tablet mode with the S Pen. I don't have an S Pen here, but you were able to take notes, sketch out diagrams, and do some artwork. That's been pretty good. So very nice, very thin, very light. Oops, and I almost dropped it. We would have had a big problem here, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, I didn't drop it. Now, this is a nice color here. It's almost like a oatmeal color, like a grayish oatmeal color. It's actually pretty nice. It also comes in a like a space gray or a dark gray finish, which is also nice. I see a little bit of fingerprints, but I think this one right here will do less fingerprints. So I'll have more on these as I get them into the studio. Okay, folks, we're looking at the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Pro in a 14-inch form factor, so a little bit more portable, a little smaller as far as fitting it in your bag. And what we have here is a 13th gen P-series processor, which is a 28-watt CPU, and it's got 8 gigabytes of RAM and going up from there. As far as the storage, hopefully it will have PCIe Gen 4. Nice little keyboard here. There's no numpad. It's a smaller form factor, of course, but you do get some good tactility and pretty shallow key travel, which has been consistent on this line for the last few years. Nice little touchpad here, very responsive in the limited time that I've used it, but very thin and very light. That's one of the things I've noticed so far. On the side here, you have an HDMI port, 2 USB Thunderbolt 4 ports, and on this side, you get a micro SD card reader, USB-A port, and a headphone jack. So nice port selection for a thin and light ultra portable here. And I'm really loving how thin and light it is. Now, this is a non-touch 14-inch display, 2880 by 1800. This is going to give you a 16:10 aspect ratio. That means you'll do less scrolling when it comes to web browsing. You'll see more on the display. And that was one of the things I wanted to see as far as the display is concerned, a move away from that 16:9, which is a little bit outdated here, and now we're moving to 16:10. And it is a gorgeous AMOLED display, so we're gonna get the really deep blacks and the really vibrant colors. Looking good. I'm gonna get a review unit into the studio, and I will put it through its paces as I normally do, so make sure you hit the link below, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit the links in the description below, because you're gonna get extra savings on those links. So a lot to come here. From Samsung Unpacked here in San Francisco, it's Andrew signing off.